Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Mic test 1, 2. All right, and we are starting the timer. Here we go. Good evening, everybody. We are doing this stream on a beautiful Monday evening as opposed to morning. Yeah, then because we're gonna start going live every morning from I want to say I'm gonna turn this down here. And we're gonna start going live every morning from I was gonna say 7 to 9. Maybe we'll start with an hour first. But um, anyway, we're gonna start going live in the morning. I don't know what time yet or how many hours, but we're gonna figure it out. But we're committing to the process is what we're doing here. Anyway, that's what week 3 is going to be about here. Week 3 of timeline jumping, if you will. I apologize about the saw. My neighbor's working hard, or hard they working. Am I right? Yeah, he's working hard. He's always out there working. See if I can sit back here. Oh yeah, we can sit back. Anyway, welcome to week 3 of timeline shifting in 62 days. We're 3 weeks in out of about 9 weeks. 9 weeks would be 63 days. We're 27 days. No, 21 days. 21 days in out of 63. So we're a third of the way in. We are a third of the way in. We're doing well. We are definitely doing well. And the subject matter of week 3 is becoming what you're trying to be. Sorry if I didn't explain that well. It is so the whole deal with manifesting is you have to, put yourself in that mindset and be what it is you're trying to be before it coming into fruition. So with my thing here, I'm becoming a content creator, whether it be short form video, longer form video on YouTube or streaming. So I have this week committed more time to content creation, whereas I was driving for like 10 to 12 hours a day before to make a living, I guess you could say. But I had assumed the role of an Uber driver, which I don't want to be an Uber driver. I want to be a content creator and a streamer. I can't be a content creator or a streamer unless I actually do those things, right? You can't be a content creator without creating content. So I'm actively putting myself into the situation. And I know I don't really have much of a following yet. I don't even want to be saying that because you're not supposed to, in manifesting, you're supposed to assume it, but you have it before you do. And you're not supposed to talk to yourself as if you don't have it, which is obviously a very difficult thing to do. Um, when you don't have said item yet, you have to live as though you do. So that's what this week is all about. I am a content creator now. I'm identifying as a content creator and a streamer as if I already have my massive following, which will come. But the reality comes, the physical reality that we live in trails behind. And I know I'm sitting here doing this right now, and not many people are really watching it yet. But you got to start somewhere. And I know the results will come over time. And the more content I put out, the more I get on here and stream, the more the the results that I'm looking for will come. But I'm not paying attention to the results. I'm just focusing on the process here. So content creation and the streaming. And I know the more that I do that, obviously I'll learn and get better and become a better content creator and a better streamer. And the following will grow, which will result in the money, the money that I'm looking for, obviously. But it's not just the money for the content creation. Well, I wouldn't, yeah, we're not idiots here. This is going to be my job. This is why I'm doing it. I also have just wanted to be, screw it, I'm going to say it. I wanted to be famous, I guess, for my life or influential in some way or another. I don't know if that's narcissistic or not, but it's what I've always wanted. So it's what we're chasing. Obviously, I think everybody that kind of chases content creation or streaming wants some sort of notoriety. So I'm not going to lie to you. But it's also helped me push through a lot of fears and overcome things and gain a ton of confidence, like literally in the past 3 weeks. Whereas I really just don't care what other people think of me at this point. And I know I'm probably seeming delusional to a lot of people, but I see the vision in the end, and that's kind of what everybody does. That's become very successful in some fashion. They see the vision and they push through these days when you're really nothing and nobody's watching you or nobody's following you, and you kind of look like and feel like an idiot at times putting in all this work and not getting the results yet. But I mean, even Speed, right, the world famous very successful streamer, said he'd log in and stream for hours and have one person watch him, and that one turns into two, and then 2 days later you have seven, and then you have 15, and then you have 25, and then you have 100, and before you know it you got thousands of people watching you. Everybody starts somewhere. Every musician and actor and band had times where they had nothing and nobody following them. You got to see the end vision, and I see the end vision, so we're pursuing it. And yeah, it's frustrating at times, very frustrating at times, but I'm only freaking 3 weeks in. So yeah, we're gonna stay patient. We're gonna stay locked in. I'm locked in. Actually, very much enjoying the content creation. This is the first time in my life I've tried content for, not consistently ever, but probably the past 5 or 6 years. I've tried it from time to time. Never stuck with it for more than like a week. Um, I was a perfectionist, which if you're a perfectionist, don't let progress get in the way of perfection. So we're pushing through the lack of perfection right now, and we're learning because you learn over time. That's why I tell. That's why I started my own mobile auto detailing business back in New York, and I tell people that are looking to get into business, just do it, and you learn as you go. And that's what I'm doing with this. But anyway, I'm actually enjoying this content creation type stuff. I feel like I'm being myself more than I am ever. I'm not going to say I feel like I am becoming comfortable in my own skin 100% for the first time in a long time, probably first time ever. But I have a ton of motivation now. Like I said, I've been driving Uber for like 6 or 7 hours a day now, as opposed to 10 to 12. And I truly do believe the universe or God or source, whatever you want to call it, rewards you for following your dreams and whatnot. And I've been in the 6 or 7 hours I've worked in the past 3 days since I've made that change, made just the same amount of money I would have as if I were working 10 to 12 hour days. I'm also just accepting every ride and kind of letting what comes come. And I've done very well with it. Um, yeah. And it sounds weird, but I'm not even worried about the money. I know I'm taken care of. I know the universe will provide what is needed at the correct time. And in this current moment, it is providing me with enough to get by and live via Uber. And when I am ready to receive what it is I desire, the universe will bless me with it when the time is right. When I'm ready for it. Guess I'm not ready for it yet, but yeah, trust in divine timing. I trust in divine timing. Anyway, I have a ton of motivation. I just get these ideas. Like I have an entire list of ideas. This is all short form stuff. I don't even know how many short form videos I post, but I do YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I post a little bit of different content on each, to kind of see where they go. But I enjoy all of it now, and I'm getting a lot of motivation, and insight, downloads, I guess you could call it. I kind of just have been following my intuition with it. Like I'll get an idea, I'll jot it down, and then I'll just make the video later on. And there's some times when I'm definitely not motivated, but um, I find once you kind of get up and get motivated and go, it's easy. You're not always going to have the motivation. I hate fitness influencers and the yapping about discipline all the time, but it's true. The discipline, at least, you're not always going to have motivation, but the motivation comes if you start the activity. So, like for me, I get a lot of inspiration when I start recording or streaming and whatnot, even if I don't want to do it prior to. Like I didn't necessarily want to start the stream tonight, but now that I'm doing it, I'm locked in and I'm engaged. I'm enjoying it. And we're gonna do this stream for half an hour tonight. Then I'm gonna clip it up. We're gonna take our nightly walk. We're gonna post our nightly TikTok and Instagram and now YouTube. We're gonna post that stuff. And then we're gonna do our nightly routine. I have been struggling to do my meditation at night. I've been struggling with my meditations. I try to do it at night, but by the time like 8 o'clock rolls around, I'm just dead tired, and half the time I just fall asleep, which is fine. But I've been trying to find the correct time to get the meditation in because I don't want to do the long one in the morning. Um, in the evening's definitely difficult, but I guess I don't exactly. The meditation I'm trying to do is the Joe Dispenza one for kind of seeing the vision of the future, but I don't know if I necessarily need that because I already see the vision of the future, and I keep putting myself in that vision and that feeling of successful content creation and complete freedom and traveling and whatnot, which is what I desire. And I can kind of put myself there in a minute and get that feeling of what it's going to be like when it comes to fruition in the physical world here. But anyway, so yeah, what we were talking about tonight was week 3, becoming. So like I said, whatever it is that you're trying to be, you gotta manifestation says just act as if you already have it, as if you've already received it, or if you know it's coming. But the part of the work or the process that you have to do for that is actually doing it. So for me, like I said, I want to be a content creator, so I have to become a content creator. That's where I'm doing all this content creation and streaming. You can't be a streamer unless you stream. So we're streaming, and we're gonna wake up and we're gonna stream every morning for an hour or 2 hours for as long as we need to for it to become successful. In my TikTok tonight, I said I'm gonna. I don't know if I can say this. Okay, I'm gonna jam my face, this face here. I'm gonna jam this face so far down the internet's throat that it has no choice but to make me successful. Give it no other option. I'm coming, and it's happening, and I know it. So there's no other option. Kind of how my life's fallen in now. I don't have any other option. I do, but I ain't working that 9 to 5 stuff. Can't do it, won't do it. Never liked it. And I'm somebody that's gonna die chasing my dreams or die trying chasing my dreams because you only got one of these lives to live. And I don't want normal. I want excellence. I want what I want, I guess you could say. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to talk about in the morning stream, but we're going to talk about something. We're going to figure out some content to talk about. I can kind of yap for days these days. It's fun. Just becoming yourself is fun, honestly. Just going out and being you and not giving a crap what anybody thinks about you or what they're going to think about you. Or somebody doesn't like you, screw it. I'm gonna bring the energy. You got to bring your own energy to life. You probably think I'm messed up right now or jacked up on something, but I'm not. I'm jacked up on life, man. You got to bring your own energy. Find passion for something. Also got to be entertaining if you're a streamer and content creator, which I've been working on, like bringing more energy to my content because I believe you can transmit energy through the phone screen. And I've kind of been like laid back, dull personality wise, and I find in pursuing what I actually want to and things I have passions for, I can bring more energy and be more myself and excuse me, be more exuberant and whatnot, which is great. Like people respond pretty well to it. I have conversations with people all day in my Uber to practice on. So yeah, and I like meeting. I love meeting new people and having new experiences and whatnot. And I definitely shied away from that a lot through life because I had fear of being judged or what people would think of me or people would think I'm weird. Now at the ripe young age of 35, I don't care anymore. It's a good feeling. Push yourself outside your comfort zone. I've been pushed so far outside my comfort zone in the past like year. Now I'm just voluntarily pushing myself outside my comfort zone. And it felt really weird, but now it's like I'm just so used to the feeling of discomfort that like I like it. I know it's growth. And if you follow me on TikTok, I don't know if you've seen, but I made a video saying that I don't have any friends here because I didn't at the time, and I got a great response from it. Like it's still getting views. It's probably I think yeah, it's definitely my most viewed TikTok video, and I've gotten a ton of people to respond, and I'm messaging a ton of people, and I met some new friends out on Saturday night. Actually, great people, awesome time. It's definitely weird. It's not weird actually. It was a little bit weird, like going in, meeting these new people. And I know it was definitely a little weird and uncomfortable for me to put myself on the internet and say that I don't have any friends in Vegas and I'm lonely and I need friends. But at the same time, I didn't give a shit because I knew what would come of it. And it's actually brought a lot of people together. There's a lot of other people in Vegas that want friends and were maybe afraid to put themselves out there. And they've commented on my video. And yeah, I'm also in Vegas and I would like some friends to hang out with, or I've struggled making friends. So it's brought a lot of people together and kind of created a little community within my post itself, which is a good feeling if I can bring people together, even if I'm not involved in it, which I think I did a few comments. Some people met each other in the comment section, which is freaking wonderful. If I can bring people together on the internet, it's kind of what I want to do anyways. You know, bring people together. I say it again, bring people together. But anyway, yeah, love meeting new people, new experiences. I'm like literally down for most things. I just like getting out and doing things. Even on vacations I've taken before, I'm not much of the planner. I'm just yeah, I'll do that. I'm down for that. So yeah, Saturday anyway. New experience for me. I went to Piranha and I forget the other name, but they were the two gay bars in Las Vegas. I've never been to one, but went. It was fun, honestly. Great time. Where are we? Yeah, great time. Interesting experience, but great people. A lot of fun. Cool atmosphere. Uh, definitely. I mean, if that's not your thing, that's fine. But yeah, would recommend. It was a lot of fun, and I've already made some plans with some other people I met via TikTok through that video. So if you're if you're lonely or down or need something, just throw yourself out there on the internet like I did. Throw yourself out there on the internet like I did. Is it weird? Yeah. Is it being vulnerable? Yeah. But people like vulnerability. People like weird. Everybody's weird and broken and vulnerable inside. if you can go out there and put yourself out there and be weird, why not? Why not? But yeah, if you're watching, thanks for watching. I'm down for some ideas for my morning live streams. I guess I'm just gonna be like a morning talk show host or podcaster by myself. If you want to join in remotely, or if you live in Vegas and you want to swing over to my place and stream with me, why not? Maybe that's what I should do. I should have some friends. Yeah, I can stream with some people I meet on the TikTok. Yeah, if you're in Vegas and you happen to be watching my stream or you follow me on social media and you want to be friends, I'm down for some friends. If you want to join on my stream here, whether it be as a co-host, yeah, I can put co-hosts in here. So somebody else wants to jump in and talk. I'm going to start my streams at 7 a.m. in the morning. I got to make a poster and throw it out on my social medias. Oh God, I have to do that tonight too. I don't have to do that tonight. I can do that tomorrow. We're just gonna get on Kick here and stream. I was trying to figure out if I'm gonna stream on like Kick and YouTube and TikTok, or if I'm just gonna stream on Kick. I think Kick is the best one for new creators, from what I've read. Although TikTok's probably a great place to stream too, but I'm already doing pretty well on TikTok. I'm not having trouble growing my following on TikTok. It's Instagram. You motherfuckers, like if you watch my Instagram videos and you follow me, freak's sake, I have 100 followers on Instagram and I get thousands of views on some of my videos. Just follow me. It's not that hard. I said I wouldn't beg for followers, but Christ, man. I know it'll come. Waterfall effect. Patience. Everything will happen in time. I'm gonna keep putting in the work and creating that content, being a freaking weirdo online here for y'all, hyping you up, hyping everybody up. Oh, before I go, we got 4 minutes left. Crazy story. I was gonna tell this on TikTok, but so I am from Rochester, New York, as you know. I now live in Las Vegas, so it is a complete other side of the freaking country, mind you. Anyway, I drive over the airport parking lot to start my day driving Uber today. My first ride, Uber, I see the name come up. It's Kadeem. I'm like, hey, I know a Kadeem from back home. Haven't seen the kid in years. Made me think of him. Cool, whatever. Obviously didn't think that it would be him. Anyway, I drive over to the freaking airport, pull up to the spot, text him the spot. And the freaking kid Kadeem that I know from Rochester, New York is the one getting in the Uber. I'm like, Kadeem from Rochester? He's like, yeah, man. I was like, no freaking way. Blew my mind. I'm still like, I don't know what kind of sign that would be or what that would even mean, but like, that's crazy to me that happened. Yeah. Anyway, he lives out here now, so I guess it's less weird, but still, like, small freaking world, man. Small freaking world. Anyway, we got about 2 minutes left in this stream. So the week 3 lesson here, and also with time with this timeline shift thing, I'm coming up with like step-by-step week process of like what's going on and I guess how to shift your timeline. I'm learning as you go, so maybe that's something I can do in the future, help people with. Week 1 was like telling your story, overcoming your story, realizing everything you've gone through and why you might have gone through it, and how to talk to yourself and making yourself stronger and praising yourself for what you've been through and what you've overcome. Week 2 was pushing through the discomfort of shifting into the new timeline and kind of shedding the old self, because as you shift in the new timeline, your old self and all your limiting beliefs from your past life are kind of just like grasping at you, and it's super uncomfortable for a while. I went through a lot of that last week. Not so much going through that this week, but this week is week 3 is just assuming the role that you want. So for me, it's the streaming content creation. So like I said, if you want to be, I don't freaking know even what to compare this to. Sorry, it's late in the day. I've created a ton of content and driven a lot today. If you want to be a professional basketball player, you can't become one without practicing. So if you want to be a professional basketball player, go look up like how Michael Jordan trained or Kobe Bryant trained and train like that every single day. And you're only putting yourself, you know, you're going to put yourself in that situation or in that opportunity if you perform said behaviors. So, whatever reality it is that you want, you have to change your behaviors to get you there. Um, so yeah, that's week 3. So we were 3 weeks into the 9, and each week I've learned a lesson. And I don't know what it is until I get there. It's kind of cool. I've learned to follow my intuition. Follow your heart, your intuition. Did this stop? All right. I think we might be done. All right, we're 25 minutes in. We're going to call that a night. Anyway, thanks for watching week 3, shifting timelines. We talked about a lot of shit stuff. Talked about assuming the role of what you want to be, which is content creation and streaming for me. We will see you all tomorrow morning, bright and early at 7 a.m. for our first morning stream, which we will be doing every day. What we're going to talk about, I don't know, but we're going to make it entertaining in some way or another. Thank you all for watching. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace the freak out.